Hello my friends, it's Fufu here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, little being the key word, because we are going to be playing some Little Cup. And I've done some of this on my channel before. It is so much fun, and I'm going to be using a drag mag team. If you don't know what that means, basically you're using lots of dragons with a Magnemite, and normally it's Magneton in like OU or whatever, but because Magnemite, what that can do is with the magnet pull, it traps steel types and can kill them, so that the opponent doesn't have their dragon resist anymore. And also, because it's a steel type, it gets access to flash cannon, which is super effective against fairies. So hopefully Magnemite can kill the things that can take the dragon type hits. So I'll take you through this team very quickly. The reason I wanted to make this team was because I really like shiny Noibat, and I know that's a really bad reason to make a team, but I love it. Look how cool it is. It's like all fluorescent green and black, and it's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, Noibat, it's not really a common Pokemon that you see in Little Cup at all. It's not standard in any shape or form, but I wanted to use it because it gets really powerful stabs in the form of Draco, Meteor, and Hurricane, and it also gets Switcheroo. So I'm using a Choice Scarf set. Frisk is really great in this tier because you get to know if the opponent is carrying Berry Juice, for example, or a Violite. Now, Berry Juice is really broken. You probably don't know what it does. It recovers 20 HP when you're in... It's like a Pinch Berry, and it recovers 20 HP. But when you only have, say, 21 HP, that basically means you get back up to full. And especially with mons with Sturdy, they just get back their Sturdy, and it's really hard to deal with. However, if I frisk them, see that they've got the berry, then I can U-turn out into something that can then KO them without taking them into the berry juice range. So that's really useful. I really like Noibat. We're going to use it. Next thing is the Magnemite, very crucial part of the team. It can trap and kill a lot of the steel types that give me problems. I'm actually going to change the air balloon. I'm probably going to give it... what do I want to give it? I was using air balloon because some Bronzors use Earthquake, and I can dodge that. But what might be better would be... I could use Berry Juice on this, but what might be better is just a Violite, to be honest. I think that might do the job a bit better. And plus it will mean the opponent doesn't necessarily know what I have, so let's put a Violite on here. Yeah, and I use Magnet Pull to trap the steel types. Hidden Power Fire kills Pharaoh Seeds, which is really good, and Flash Cannon kills the fairy types. We've got Darumaka. Now, this is also a Choice Scarfer. Definitely a good thing. I really like having two Scarfers. People don't necessarily see it coming. And I'm actually using Inner Focus. Most people use Hustle because it's so powerful, but I don't want to miss my moves. This guy has one of the highest base attacks in the tier anyway, so you don't really need the boost. And Inner Focus also, there are so many fake outers. There's Apom and Meowth that are everywhere, Mienfoo. Like, fake out is a really common move. So this guy can just take out their frail fake outers, and the opponent never sees it coming. They never ever see it coming. The next one I'm using is a Tyrant. Now, this guy is one of the ones that can use Sturdy Berry Juice. I've actually opted for Lumberry on this set. I haven't tried the Sturdy Berry Juice set, but I might do that because it's very hard to take down. You're guaranteed setup, basically. The only problem is that you can get burned quite easily, whereas Lumberry allows you setup on things that might want to status you, so that's great. So this guy's pretty powerful and has got some good moves. The next thing, Cottony, is probably my favourite mon in Little Cup. I absolutely love it. This is a bulky utility set. Stun Sport means that any setup mons the opponent has just stops them, basically. Shell Smashers, nope, you're paralysed now. Memento's great to try and get some setup with someone else, or just bring in a different threat without them having to get some damage. Encore, again, is stopping setup, because setup is such a big thing in this tier. Shell Smash, Dragon Dance, it's all everywhere, Belly Drum even, so it's quite scary. And then Dazzling Gleam just to hit stuff, really. So that's the Cottony. I absolutely love it. It really stops offense, and it is great. And the last thing, which is Omanyte, Hydro Pumper. It's got the Focus Sash Weak Armor, which is really cool, so I'm guaranteed to get my rocks up. This isn't a smasher, but it guarantees it's a lead. I get my rocks up. If I get the Weak Armor, I can get a really powerful hit off, because this thing has base 90 special attack, so it gets to a really respectable 19 special attack there. Hydro Pump does so much damage, and Ice Beam and Earth Power, great coverage. That's the team. Sorry I took a little bit of time to explain it, but I feel like I need to go into detail about some things that you might not really know about in Little Cup, and I will try and explain it to you as we go, because Little Cup is a really fun tier, and you guys should check it out because I'm having so much fun with it. But I'll try and find a battle. There might not be many people around at the moment to battle, but I'll cut to when I get one. Okay, so we have a match, and looking at his team, he's got some threats. He's got the Fletchling, which is a threat, apart from I've got Tyrant and Magnemite that are both switch-ins, and this, but this normally dies quite early because it's kind of a suicide lead. We've also got Chinchou, which is scary if this thing is gone. He gets Ice Beam anyway, so even then this isn't a great switch-in. But yeah, other than that, not too scared. Abra's always annoying because I can't sweep while it's still around. I think I'll lead with this. It might be really obvious. He does have a spinner, but this again could well be offensive sword stance, and he's got a defogger potentially. So what do we think he's going to lead with? I don't really know. I'm tempted to lead with this, but then he could just Volt Switch, which would be annoying. So I'm going to lead with this, try and get my rocks up. It will really help if Volibee is his defogger, because that will take a lot of damage on the switch, and Fletchling taking damage is very nice as well. So he leads with Drillbur. That's not bad at all, because I will get the weak armor if he tries to attack me, and he may well be Sash, but I'm not too bothered about that. Yeah, so I should get the weak armor right now, and I don't know what the Drillbur set is. Drillbur. LC supports, Surf kills, Ice Beam does not. I'm gonna Hydro. This could miss and be bad, but still, I'm not too... Okay, he Scarfed. That's really good knowledge, because that means I can just go straight into this. And maybe drop a Draco. Because I don't see really many switch-ins to Draco. Yeah, I think that's maybe my best play. I think something dies if I do this, which is really good. Yep, let's do that. Something dies, basically. Chinchou, you're gonna die. Bye! I'm not okay, he doesn't die. He did not die. That's not a death. That's not close enough. Wubs, why you disappoint me? Now he could just go for Ice Beam, so maybe switching into this, because my whole team is weak to Ice Beam. Does he have Ice Beam? He doesn't have Ice Beam. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he can choose to try and defog now, but I think 2 Dazzling Gleams will kill that Volibee. So that's not something I'm too upset about, because that's something that potentially could switch in, but it won't be able to switch in. Chinchou does die to another Draco, which is great to know. As he goes into the Fletchling, I've got great switch-ins on that. I think I'm going to go into my Tyrant right now, because Magnemite with a balloon is going to be really useful for the Drillbur. So that will be good. Let's hope that that's a good play. Don't really know what he has. He's got the Mach Punch on the dude for this. So Dragon Claw might be a good play right now. I think Dragon Claw is the play, because he could go straight into that guy, and I just want to get damage on it. So I think Dragon Claw is the play, as he does go straight into that, and I can get some damage on it. That's not very much damage, to be fair. Now, if we go into Whimsicott and try and get some dazzles off, that would be useful. Whimsicott's really nice to Whittling, although he could well have the Ice Punch or the Poison Dab. I have seen quite a lot of Poison Dab, because fairies are really common, like the other things. Yeah, I can Encore him into that. I think he's probably going to switch. Either way, actually just getting damage on this is not a bad option, because I see setup opportunities and Draco opportunities and things coming really soon. So I think I would just want to dazzle right now. If I take this down, then yeah, that guy's got... Okay, this thing comes in, it takes damage, it's going to die on the next switch in, which is really nice. But this guy took quite a lot. Was it a crit acrobatics? No, that was just an acrobatics. If I let this die right now, I get the setup. What is this still on really? This is on really high. No, I think I'm gonna switch this back in actually. Even though I'm not gonna get the setup opportunity, I've got 2 Scarfers that can definitely do the job. So he does have ways to get rid of hazards, but he is going to stay in and go for another acrobatics, as I feel like Dragon Claw again is my best play. He might want to stay in and acrobatics again. He does. So he sacks his Fletchling, which is potentially his best thing to take down my Whimsicott. So that's really nice. Really nice. And now what's he going to go into? Probably the Chinchou, I would have guessed. I would guess Chinchou. If he goes into anything else... Oh, he might go into the Mole. Either way, I'm going to sack my Tyrant right now. He does go into the Timber, which I think is an odd play. Because I can bring in loads of things to revenge this and get really big damage on his team. So I don't think that that's necessarily the best play for him. Do I want to keep this? There isn't really much point. I don't think I can set up on anything else. So I'm just going to go for Dragon Claw, as he may predict me to go into... He does just go for the Mach Punch. Not his optimal play. I could go into Whimsicott and try and get a Dazzle off, but there are switch-ins on that. Or I could go into Wubs, fire off a Draco and probably kill something. But if I kill this and then he can bring in something else, that's not ideal. I think I'm going into Cottony right now, because if he wants to go into Chinchou, that's fine. That's probably his best play right here, other than sacking Timber. Timber's good for the Magnemite. He might want to keep it for that, but he's still got Chinchou, which actually resists all of my Magnemite's hits. So, yeah, sacking this thing is definitely his best play right now. If he goes into Abra, that's a bad play, because I will break its sash. I think he needs, yeah, he needs to sack this thing. I should have Encore. No, he is switching. He goes into Abra. That's a bad play, because now I've broken its sash. My Scarfers can beat it. I don't really have a switch in, though, so I think I'm just going to Stun Spore it. I don't know if it's got a super effective hit on me, to be honest. Okay, Psychic does do the job. So, I want to see if U-turn from this guy beats it. Timber is still a bit annoying. Or maybe U-turn from this guy just so that I can go into this, because this kills something basically on his team now. Yeah. He will be able to go into Drillbur and drop a Rock Slide, but I can go into Beep for that. So that's just U-turn. And kill the Abra and go into Noibat. And then I don't really know what he'll be able to do, because Draco, we've already seen, will kill Chinchou. And the Drillbur, I think, dies to a Draco, but I'm not going to stay in because he can Rock Slide and kill me. So my play there would be to go into Magnemite. And then maybe switch out back to Noibat and drop a Draco. That's probably the play there. I can play around this. I've got 2 Scarfers, so I definitely can play around this. Yeah, I can play around this. I'm interested to know what his Chinchou's item is. So he does go into the Drillbur. He's going to go for a Rock Slide, which is fine. I can go into Magnemite. Rock Slide is his only play here. Or Stone Edge. He might get Stone Edge. Yeah, that's his only play. Oh yeah, I'm with Violet. I'm not Balloon. Okay, well that's fine. I definitely realised that. Now I think my play is to go straight back into Noibat, predicting him to maybe go into the Chinchou. Yeah, and then I can drop a Draco and kill something. But then I will have to switch out again. He goes into the Timber. That's okay. Again, I think Draco's my best play. I will just calc that. Noibat is like max flip 5, and it's max special attack without a positive nature against a Timber LC bulky attacker. We've got Draco, and that does 48 to 60, so it's not going to do it. So I need to go for the Hurricane right here. Which is a shame. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to go for the Hurricane. Because that means that he could potentially have a free switch into Chinchou, and that is a bit of a problem. But no, he stays in. He lets me get the kill on the Timber, which is really useful. Really useful, really useful. But that Chinchou's looking really annoying. Yeah, so you can go into that now. What is going to be the least useful for me? I think just having speed is useful. This guy has speed stuff though. So out of the other two, no, my Magnemite can't touch this, and it's not great against this either. So I'm going to go into Magnemite, as he might go for an Ice Beam. I don't think he has it, but he might be going for an Ice Beam right now if he has it. If not, he's going for a Volt Switch, yeah. So now it's prediction games. Now it's prediction games, because he'll probably go into Drill Burr. If he goes into Drill Burr, I'm going to Flash Cannon right here. This thing is much less, I was sacking it, it's much less useful for me. If he gets his prediction wrong, then I get a Flash Cannon on something. If he gets it right, then I get to Draco something. So he does get it right, but it means that I get to Draco, or I could U-turn and then Draco. No, let's just Draco. Yeah, let's just Draco. I think his best play is going to sack Volibee right now, because I have to switch if I do that. Ooh, do I U-turn right now? Ooh, do I U-turn right now? Yeah, what you can do is sack this, then bring in the Chinchou. What I think I'm going to do is drop a Draco anyway. I need to drop a Draco. I need to get a kill. This is a really close one. He sacks the Chinchou! What? Oh my god. Now he's going to go into the Drill Burr and predict... No! Oh, he can just lock himself into Rock Slide and win! What have I done? Okay, no, he doesn't do that. Yeah, he's just won anyway because of this. But what I'm going to do here is switch into Darumaka. He goes for the knockoff. Gets rid of my Scarf. La 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 la. What does more? Super effective Rock Slide or normal Flare Blitz? This is 180 and this is 150, so this does more. So I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz. And that's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. So I may as well Rock Slide right now, because then I'm not taking recoil. And that's basically the idea. And it'll probably come down to... Well, no, it won't, because I need to get more damage on this thing. This thing's on 91%, so he could even defog right here if he chose to do that. Rock Slide does 40%. And it flinches because I'm in a focus. Oh yeah, I'm not sheer force. I'm going to Rock Slide again then. Oh, I didn't realise. And I get the crit! Not that it matters. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Unless he misses all of his Rock Slides right now, it really doesn't matter. Oh no! But now I can just Draco. I don't think that kills. Does that kill? Let's see. What's he called? Drill Burr. Little Cup. Yeah, Draco could kill. If he misses his Rock Slide, the Draco could kill. Oh, come on, Noibat. You can do this. You can do this. Come on. Come on. It's not going to do this. It's definitely not going to do this. Noibat is not good. I don't know why I chose it. God damn it. If I had, like, something else right now. Oh my god, I outspeed! Oh my god, he was out of a Noibat! I love you so much! Oh my god, yes! Yes! GG! That was such a good battle! Noibat pulling through! Whoa, that guy is like really high on the ladder. I think that's probably in the top 50. Oh my god, yes! Yes, Noibat, I love you. Ah, that's so good! So good! I hope you guys are getting into all this Little Cup stuff. I get really excited about it, and I just love the Pokemon. I love this team. It is so cool. It's so cool. And Noibat did a thing, and I love shiny Noibat. So I hope you guys are into this kind of stuff. I'm going to be doing something with John, aka Pokemon, soon. So that's cool. We've built a Little Cup team, so we can do a bit more Little Cup then. But I'm probably going to bring you a bit more of this. I'm liking keeping my content diverse on my channel. You probably realise that because I'm doing like VGC stuff, different tier stuff, OU, UU. I've got a UU thing coming up soon. I've done some more VGC. So I'm trying to keep it diverse. It might not be to your taste, but I think it's quite exciting, and I think it's fun to see different Pokemon do different things. It's what keeps it fresh for me, and hopefully it keeps it fresh for you guys too. I do want to bring some more Wi-Fi content back to the channel. It's just really hard to get decent battles that show off the team as it's meant to be. So anyways, I've been foofootoo, you've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!